So, good morning again. So this is my second week in a row getting up, doing the morning meditations, and can I say that it's just getting easier and easier, and I'm glad I've started doing that again. You know, it really is. The meditations, it's a daily reflection. It's a chance for us to at least take 15 minutes out of our day to at least consciously take one breath. Consciously take one breath. But I was sitting here thinking when I was getting my coffee about my week, because it's Friday. And I had done a tarot class last weekend. That was really good last Sunday. And then I was doing tarot readings for some clients. And I was just thinking about, as a musician, I get, every time I read the tarot, it's like I do get almost not a stage fright, but it's like, what if this one time it just doesn't make sense? What if they don't speak to me? And it's just at the back of my head. It's not that it happens. And but this week I was reading for a client, and the first reading was cups, and it absolutely made sense. Then I started doing the next spread, and I don't lay all the cards out all at one time. But I had laid down the 3 cards, and there was a wand, a coin, and a sword. And I just looked at them, and I'm like, this is not making any sense. And we started talking about that. And it fit right into what was going on. The first spread was bunch of cups, all about the cups. The second spread, starting out with a coin, a sword, and a wand. I laid down the next card, which is the advice card. And it was the Magician. And things absolutely started coming together from there when I started laying down the rest of the cards. So it actually felt good to be able to say, this isn't making sense, because that was the conversation. And I think part of the intuition, doing intuitive reading is just being able to say, in life, it just doesn't make sense, because sometimes life just doesn't make sense. And sometimes you just need to turn over the next card, and then all that other information just starts creating a web. So I think as we go through, it's like, just remember, even if today doesn't make sense, tomorrow the card may flip over. That just explains everything that's been going on, and all that anxiety and all that pain. We find out with the last card, there was a reason for it. Nothing happens in a vacuum. Everything happens for a reason. So, here we are. I have my cards. Relaxing our shoulders, taking that breath, listening to the cards like they're the sound of the ocean. Reminding us to take that breath. Sometimes the cards just don't make sense, and that's exactly what the universe is trying to tell us. We're being impatient for that final card to flip over that's going to explain everything, and that card's not going to flip until the universe is ready. Then we can look back and go, oh, so all that I had to go through was not for nothing. Okay. So I'm going to make my 3 stacks. Each one of these a different thread going out to the universe, each one a different conversation. And if you believe in the multiverse, each one of these is a different path, because this conversation is going to be different from this one or this one. So for today, I'm going to just go right for the heart. I'm going to go right for the center. I'm going to do our 3 and 1. And I tell you, this week also, the papist, the hero, the high priestess was a big conversation. Sometimes it's about, for me, because I learn a lot from reading for other people, and for me it's about, I need to stop talking so much and just listen. And that's the high priestess. I need to just stop talking, because if I'm talking, I can't listen. If I'm listening, I'm not talking. And the papist high priestess has got a lot of information. There's knowledge hidden behind this veil that if I just sit down and be quiet, I'll be open to it. There's knowledge in this book that if I will just meditate and breathe for a second, this information can be revealed. Then we have the 2 of coins. 2s are about finding balance, just like a scale. Coins are about home, health, finances. Finding balance and then moving forward. So when we have our court card, as I always say, court cards can be us, it can be somebody else, or it can be part of the situation. But with the Cavalier, which is the Knight, Knights are the element of fire. Wands are the elements of fire and passion, and they're about passion, energy, movement, getting things done, creativity. And it's the exact opposite of, the Knight of Wands vibrates because we're excited. And this I sometimes call the ADD card, because this, with this much fire and energy, sometimes it's about the movement and not the thinking. And there's times where that's absolutely fun and it's appropriate and we want to do that. But so far what we're hearing first is that first we need to douse that fire just a little bit. Just enough so we can take a breath and listen first before we hop on the horse and just go. This is the breath to find the balance so that when we do go, we're in the right direction. We're not just not thinking or not feeling. So here's the advice card, which is the 9 of coins. So 9s are about fulfillment. It's not 10. 10 is the final card where you're done and you're living in a situation and it's time to move to the 1 again. Time for a new cycle. But the 9 is, we've won the race. We've achieved something. We've achieved something with the coins because it's home, health, finances, all that wonderful stuff like that. But this is also, when you talk about coins, they are like the most grounded cards, because coins are the element of earth. So we see this right here almost like it's a scale. So we have the 2 where we're finding our balance. And then we have the symmetry of the 9 in the middle. And if we can find this balance, when we do get up on the horse and we're out to go have that fun, be creative, or get something done, we're going at it with an awareness. We're not just going to run people over. We're not going to do it without purpose. This is ADD with a purpose. This is about using the coin, or using the wand to take charge. And especially going into the weekend. This person on this horse is looking forward. So for today, this is about being grounded and taking a breath and listening before charging forward through the rest of the day. Getting grounded, taking a breath so we can listen, and then hop up on that horse and just rock. With the high priestess, with the papist, it's almost like being able to go inside and say, I'm about to do something, and it's exciting and fun. This card is all about the excitement and fun. It absolutely is. That's just a lot of fire and energy. But this is saying, going to the high priestess first and saying, what do I need to know? Or if I'm going to go out there charging, I need to do it responsibly. What do I need to know? But it's about being grounded, taking that breath, and going forward. And having fun. Absolutely having fun. Fun, fun, fun. Because that's what we do anyway. I hope that everybody has a nice weekend. Some people may have to end up working this weekend. But I hope everybody has a nice weekend. I hope the rest of the day, the rest of your evening is a pleasant one. And with that, I am going to be back on Monday. So thank you everybody for these past 2 weeks and giving me a reason. Get up and do something good for myself. This is your gift to me, giving me the reason to get up and do something good for me. So I am going to hop up on my horse after this, go get some stuff done, and enjoy my weekend with any luck. So take care, and thanks again.